late first half. Lehigh, though, made a spurt late first half, early second half. Got the Tar Heel advantage all the way down to 3, but since that point, the Tar Heels have really grabbed control of this game and stretched it out. Now leading by 21 with 3:56 to go. 80-59 the score. And getting near the end here, Tar Heels have 3 timeouts if they need to use them. Lehigh is out. Foul-wise, Carolina's only been called for 3. Lehigh's been whistled for more than 10, so Tar Heels are in the double bonus as well. Carolina closing in on a 2-0 start, up by 21 with 3:56 to go. Again, some of those individuals, R.J. Davis, 22 points. Armando Bacot, 7th time in his career that he's had a game with 20 or more rebounds, 22 points, 20 rebounds. And then you've got Harrison Ingram, who's really had some big plays here in the second half, 14 points and 7 boards for him. Meanwhile, Lehigh, Higgins has 16. He had 14 in the first half. Tar Heels have done a good job limiting his productivity in the second half. Whitney Sidney, that's Tyler Whitney Sidney, has 10 points all this half, but those have come on 13 shots. So Tar Heels will have the ball with the lead, and they've gone to the bench some. It is Cadeau, Trimble, Ryan, High, and Washington. As Carolina breaks the pressure to Washington, tried to find a cutting Trimble on the baseline. The pass was errant and taken away by Lehigh. And driving on the baseline, kicking it out in the corner, and a three-pointer made by Chebahar. That's his second made 3 today. Carolina again breaks the pressure. High gets it to Trimble. So that 3 makes it 80-62 with 3:21 to go. Trimble drives, leaves it for Washington. Give him 2 in the foul. Boy, nice job by Trimble. Went down the right baseline, left it for Jalen, who finished through the contact, and he'll have a chance for 3. His first bucket tonight. 82-62. Free throw coming. Cormac Ryan will check out, and Paxton Wojcik comes back in. The foul was on Joshua Ingram, his second. Trimble's had a nice game today off the bench.
I love the way that he contributes to this basketball team. You saw him using his explosiveness. Great drive baseline, easy dumped off to Jalen Washington for the finish.
He has 3 assists. That's tied for the team high as an individual. Washington strips the net on the free throw. 83-62. Now, Carolina does not have as many walk-ons or deep reserves this year. Really only Creighton Lebo, Dewey Ferris, Rob Landry I would put into that category. So even when they go some to their bench, it's still guys that you may see regularly as a missed shot and rebound pulled down by Zayden High way up in the air. Cadeau, front court with 2:55 to go. Washington trying to get position down low. Nothing there, so the Heels working around the perimeter. Back to Cadeau. They leave him alone. He'll pull up for the long 2. It's too strong off the back iron. Cadeau just 3 of 8, but gets the ball right back. Took it away. Sprinting down the right side. He'll slow it up to Wojcik. Pump fake for 3. Right back to Cadeau. Drives hard. Leaves it for Washington. Boy, he just gets pulled down from behind. That's going to be an intentional foul, and it's deserved. As Sinclair just grabbed Washington around the neck from behind and pulled him down. Dangerous play there by Sinclair. And that's going to give Washington a couple free throws. And Carolina will have the basketball. Okonkwo, the West Virginia transfer, going to check in for the Heels in just a moment. First free throw for Washington is good. And look, you knew how nice a guy Jalen Washington was. You'd never foul him on purpose like that. He's about as friendly as a gentleman as is on Carolina's team. And really high talent, high ceiling young player. Remember, he's really, as he makes both free throws, and he is going to come out for Okonkwo. I mean, remember, Jalen Washington, this was his first offseason in years that he has had healthy to be able to just work on his game and his body and not have to rehab. So he's a sophomore, but still young in his development. I'm telling you, he has got such potential for the Tar Heels. Paxton Wojcik. Jump stop, a dramatic one as he drives in from the left side. Kicks it back out to Trimble, now to Okonkwo. Shot clock down to 7. Cadeau has it now. It's 85-62. Cadeau, the drive. Oh, bounce pass to Okonkwo. Couldn't handle it, and it ends up to be a turnover. That was a beautiful pass by Cadeau. Okonkwo just couldn't quite squeeze it. Lehigh's made some deep subs off their bench as they missed three-pointer. Rebound tipped out by Wojcik, but he's going to be called for the foul. Wojcik, his third. Been a frustrating day for Wojcik. He's been in foul trouble a lot and just hadn't been able to get into much of the action this afternoon. Told you a couple of subs out there a little deeper on the bench for Lehigh. Ben Konostman, who did play a little bit in the first half, is out there. Jason Seigel, a senior from Scarsdale, New York, is out for the first time. Here comes Tommy Conniff, a sophomore from Summit, New Jersey. He'll be into the action for the first time this season for Lehigh as well. Henri Adiasa, who almost set the record for fouls per minute in his performance earlier this half, where he got called for 3 fouls in about 60 seconds, has checked in too for Lehigh. Here comes Creighton Lebo. He's at the scorers table for Carolina. So next dead ball, he'll come in. 85-62, Carolina by 23 with less than 2 minutes to go. Hard drive from the perimeter, but an air ball on the runner for Whitlock. Rebound to Zayden High. He'll pitch it to Cadeau. In the right corner to Wojcik. Feet set for three, in and out. Man, that one did a lap around the inside of the rim and spun out. Long pitch ahead to Conniff and misses the hook shot. Wojcik wrestles the rebound away. Head up as he comes front side on the right. Wojcik just going coast to coast, and he got fouled. Wojcik, Cadeau was ahead of him. He just didn't seem like he had any interest in passing that ball that time. He wanted to get to the rim, and he's going to get a couple free throws out of it.
And it's been a tough night for him, but there's no doubt he's been giving the effort. He's been playing tough. He's been playing hard.
Here comes Rob Landry, Dewey Ferris to join Lebo at the scorers table, so they'll check in after this first free throw by Wojcik. Wojcik, 69% shooter a year ago. These will be his first free throws in a regulation game for Carolina. The left-hander gets the roll. And here come the subs for the Tar Heels. Cadeau will go out, as will Zayden High. So Carolina's going to have Trimble. Well, Wojcik's just staying until if he makes his free throw, then Lebo will check in for him, and that will happen as the free throw goes. So Wojcik gets 2 points out there. So it's Lebo, Landry, Ferris, Trimble, and Okonkwo. The 5 on the floor for Carolina. Tar Heels leading 87-62 with 1:20 to go. Three-pointer taken from the left side and knocked in. That is Brandon Reed, who just checked in. Played in 8 games last year for Lehigh. Gets a three-pointer to go. 87-65. Lehigh has made more threes this game, 12, than it had in the first 2 games combined when it made 10. Oh, Dewey Ferris spinning to the cup and then has his shot blocked, though, at the rim. It was a nice move. He just didn't quite finish.
I like him taking it to the basket like that anyway.
Yeah, shoot, this time in the ball game as the three-pointer missed. Strong rebound by Rob Landry up in the air, weak side. He'll push it front court, protecting the ball. Rob's going to fire one from 3. Oh, he banked it in. Center square for 3.
Banks open on Sunday here in Chapel Hill.
90-65 as a three-pointer on the other side. That's by Jason Seigel. So some of these deep reserves for both sides raining in the long ball. 90-68. Rob Landry and Brandon Reed for Lehigh are kind of laughing with each other as they've both knocked in some threes. Lebo, the scoop, can't finish. Oh, Okonkwo almost had a tomahawk putback dunk, but got pinned on the rim. Tar Heels will have possession as it goes out. Coach Davis says, hey, let's ease up and just dribble it out. 90-68. Rob Landry, the three-point sniper, inbounds it to Trimble, and he will indeed dribble out the clock. So Carolina led by 15 in the first half. Strong comeback by Lehigh, thanks to some hot shooting, got them back within 3, but the Tar Heels stretch it all the way out to as large as a 25-point lead and end up winning it by 22 tonight in the Smith Center. A 22-point, 20-rebound effort for Baycott, 22 points for Davis, 14 for Ingram. Those 3 lead the way as Carolina advances to 2-0 on the season. Lehigh, competitive. They've had a tough start to the year. They fall to 0-3, including road losses at Penn State and now at Carolina. Tar Heels improved to 2-0, and we're going to the Coke postgame report.